Hi, I'm Derwin Coliantes.
Ako naman si Tene Rose Teendante at kayo'y nakatutok sa Mabuhay Montreal TV.
To encourage a healthy and social lifestyle, all the Filipino seniors of Montreal had an annual gathering sponsored by the members of the Officers of Seniors of the West Island and Suburbs, or SWIS. Joining us here is Feli Carino.
Kami ay naririto sa Casa Grec sa Dollar de Sormo. We are celebrating the induction of the Swiss directors that were elected some time ago. Swiss stands for Seniors of West Island and Suburbs. We had our inducting officer in the person of Mr. Pierre Marsan, the MP for Baldwin sector. The energetic leader of the Swiss organization, the chairman, Mr. Roger Ajero. It is through his leadership that everyone is having a good time. Now, Mr. Ajero, you have taken your crew or the members on trips abroad outside of Montreal. Can you mention some of them?
Yes, our first trip, which was a challenging one for a brand new organization, was a trip to Gaspe in the fall. It was fall weather, damp and some rain, but it did not dampen the spirit of the Swiss. Everybody had a great time and it surpassed beyond my expectation. It was time for Swiss members to bond together. And I have seen the result of that bonding when we have our second activity last summer, a 4-day trip to New York, Philadelphia, Washington, and the Atlantic City. We had no problem. The response when we called for the tour was tremendous. We filled up the whole bus, and unfortunately we had to refuse a few guests because in Swiss our priority is our membership. We always give priority to our membership. And the trip was a success as expected, and everybody had a great time and looking forward for more activities to come. Thank you.
Mr. Katungkan, what are the attractions that we have every Wednesday pag nandun tayo sa chalet sa DDO? Can you mention some of the happenings there? Why are all the members trip to that place?
Una po, magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat. Ang Seniors of West Island and Suburbs po ay itinatag at itinayo ukol sa mga seniors na nagsipagretiro na sa kanilang mga trabaho. Sa tuwing linggo po, sa tuwing Miyerkules po, ay mayroon kaming pagtitipon at sanggunian sa chalet sa DDO. Ang pagtitipon po at sanggunian ay binubuo ng una ay bingo. Ang bingo po ay sama-sama naming idinaraos at nakapagpapasiya at nakapagpapaligaya sa mga kapwa namin seniors. Pagkatapos po ng bingo ay mayroon kaming merienda. Sa merienda po ay may mga grupong toka-toka na nagdadala ng mga pagkain. Marami pong pagkain, sagana po. At pagkaraan po ng merienda ay susunod naman ang aming pagpupulong at pagsasanggunian sa mga bagay-bagay tulad ng mga darating na pagtitipon sa naukol sa mga seniors sa West Island. Yun lamang.
Thank you, Mr. Katonghan. Mr. Sarate, marami tayong upcoming events. Can you mention some of them?
We have a plan to have we are planning to have a 90s Caribbean cruise to be held starting March 26 to April 4th. And the departure will be at New York. And we have it's about 2,000 for two. Everything included except that the transportation from Montreal to New York, that's an extra. And the most important thing that's coming in is the Independence celebration to be held on June 7, 2014 at Holiday Inn at Cordilleras. Thank you.
Dr. Viloria, I'd like to ask a question in Ilocano, and I'd like you to answer in Ilocano too.
Okay.
My question is, si Kamat iti in charge iti outreach program. Anya kumatisakapan na datang project.
Ito nga project, sa tinapili nga Pangulo tapno makatulong ka dagiti registered member no kailangan dati sakay mapanajay hospital no panajay opisina ti doktor no awan ti masakyan da nga kakabagyan da no masapulo sa sasakyan siya ti awagan da tapno itulot puso da dyan hospital no ada iti operation da dalhen ko sa ospital tunuan pas ti operation no ma-dischargean mapangko nga alay so da iyawit ko di balay da data ti may isang kasla duty mo ta ti may sapay kat no dagsakit di balay da no di hospital ti may isang responsibility kat mga mangimbita kadigiti other members ng asosasyon na pupunta kami magbisita sa ospital.
Thank you very much. I hope that the others heard this because it's a very good program for all the seniors.
Sa pagpapatuloy ng tulong na ibinibigay ng ating mga kababayan dito para sa mga naging biktima ng bagyong Yolanda, nagkaroon ng variety show na pinamagatang Sulong sa Pagtulong Kabayan. Alamin ang kaganapan sa report ni Cookie Esplana.
My first reaction was to call the people in my riding that I know that are Filipinos to know if they have families missing or friends missing, because I think that was a big stress here in Canada to know if you have someone, some relatives there that you want to know if they're alive. Next, the government decided to match every donations given to the Filipinos organization. So just talk about that, make sure people feel the urgency, the emergency to help, and make sure that we can send out as many money that we can.
Thank you very much. Also, when you heard about or you were invited by Kabayan,
Yeah.
the fundraising, but it's not an organization. It's just a family and friends joining up together. How do you feel about that? And the night that it's going on here every day, all the people that's coming in. What would you say about that?
First thing, I was very amazed. I think it is fantastic to see how the populations, how the citizens can get together, being involved, and take it as a citizen's duty to help out. I think that was very nice, and I'm very proud of Mario inviting me. Very nice, guys.
We are thankful that you're here to witness the Kabayan. My first question is, sir, can you give us a brief message regarding the calamity in our country, the typhoon Yolanda that hits Tacloban? What can you say about that?
I would be happy to say a brief message. All Canadians were profoundly touched by the devastation of Super Typhoon Haiyan when it hit the Philippines, and I think that Canadians have reached out because we saw the devastation. We saw Filipinos asking for help, for food, for water, for medical help, for shelter, and I think Canadians have helped. I'm delighted to be here this evening where we're raising funds for Médecins Sans Frontières, an organization of doctors who are helping in the Philippines. It's great to see so many Canadians helping our fellow Canadian Filipino community.
A girl like you should never be so blue. Everything I see in my dreams, I wouldn't tell that to you if it wasn't true.
Maraming salamat, Cookie. Magbabalik pa ang MMTV.
Tenny, as you may know, the Registered Retirement Savings Plan, or RRSP season, has come upon us again.
And yes, and for some, it's still unclear. What's its main purpose and the importance of this contribution? So to shed us some light on this saving strategy, we have Randy Garzon.
Here we have Jacinta Panganiban. She's a financial advisor and founder of J. Panganiban Financial Solutions, Inc. Welcome, Jacinta.
Maraming salamat, Randy. Thanks a lot for having me here. Kumusta ka?
I'm doing fine, thank you. So February is the month of RSP contributions.
Indeed.
For the viewers out there that don't know much about it, can you please give us a brief description of what RSP is?
RRSP is Registered Retirement Savings Plan. It is a mechanism for tax deferral at posibleng maka-refund ang mga tao.
Okay. With that, is there any restrictions on who can apply and make contributions to this account?
Yes, indeed. Kailangan ng tao ay merong 0 to 71 years of age at a maximum contribution limit of lesser than 18% of earned income or 23,820 last 2013.
Okay, with that, is there any type of penalties for someone to over-contribute to their account?
Yes, merong penalty beyond 2,000. 2,000 is actually the limit, lifetime limit of our contribution, and beyond that, magbabayad na ng additional na interest ang mga tao.
So with this RRSPs, are there any additional type of investments or plans that people could take part on? I believe there's something of a home buyer's plan.
Yes, indeed. Ang RRSP, pwede nilang gamitin o i-convert ito sa home buyer's plan without any immediate tax consequence or sa lifelong lifetime learner's plan.
If I contribute to my RRSPs and I need it for an emergency, is there any tax consequences to that?
Yes. all withdrawals are taxable, so one must take caution, and withdrawals must be properly planned.
Not too long ago, the government came out with tax-free savings account. With that to an RRSP, can you give a description on what type of person would use their tax-free savings account versus their RRSPs?
Tax-free savings accounts are for those type of investors who would want to save for emergency purposes, and it is also a tax-deferred growth. So therefore, ang mga kita sa tax-free savings account ay hindi sila magbabayad ng tax, whereas sa RRSP, it is a tax deferral mechanism. The contributions are tax deductible. Therefore, it lowers down their income taxes at posibleng makarefund ang mga tao.
Thank you very much for all that information. If you want to know more about RRSPs, go see your financial advisor.
You know, Derwin, there is a saying that goes, good food is a wise medicine.
So to make this episode more appetizing, we have Michael Davantes sa kusina ni Sweet Amy.
Welcome po sa kusina ni Sweet Amy at syempre po narito po ang nagniningning na si Sweet Amy.
Sobra naman, Michael, nagniningning talaga, ha?
Eh bakit naman syempre ito pong si Sweet Amy ay shining star dahil award-winning cook ito na nagtrabaho sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo, working for dignitaries and diplomats.
Wow, it's so flattering, Michael. Ang iyong mga pinagsasabi.
Flattering? Ganun talaga.
Flattering talaga.
It's a privilege for us to have you in our program talaga.
Well, isa rin pong malaking karangalan para sa akin ang ibahagi sa inyong lahat ang lahat ng aking mga natutunan sa iba't ibang kontinente ng mundo.
So anong lulutuin natin ngayong gabing ito?
Well, mga kaibigan, mga televiewers, ang aking pong ihahanda sa inyong gabi ay isang masarap at katakam-takam na soup. Ito po ay aking tinatawag na spinach with shrimp soup.
Ay, magugustuhan yan tiyak ng mga Pilipino dahil mahilig kayo sa mga soup. Diba?
Yes! Kagaya ng ating pinaka-famous at #1 at hindi magpapahuling sinigang.
Ah, sarap ng sinigang.
Oo. Ang sinigang ay pwede ring isda at karne.
Saka yung tinola.
Yeah, tinola. At kung ito naman ay baka, ay the best ay nilaga. Diba?
Yeah, at saka, actually, ang munggo, di ba, is also a soup.
Yes, that is a vegetable.
Soup.
Yeah, lentil soup. Kasi munggo is lentil. Yeah. And also, of course, magpapahuli ba naman ng goto? At ang arroz caldo, di ba?
Yeah.
Hindi magpapahuli ang mga yan.
Actually, yan ang paborito kong soup nung nasa Pilipinas ako.
Yes.
Especially
actually,
after midnight, yung mga turo-turo,
yes.
Di ba ang dami niyan?
Pero ako, Michael, hindi ko yung tinatawag na soup. I call it comfort food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kasi pag kinakain mo, masarap ang
Yes,
pakiramdam.
that's true. Lalo na pag ito ay tagulan. Di ba?
Oh, yeah.
Diba?
Siyempre.
Okay.
So, anong mga ingredients natin para sa lulutuin mo?
Okay, for our spinach with shrimp soup for tonight, ang ating pong mga ingredients ay spinach, shrimp, a cup of milk, a cup of cream, finely chopped onion, crushed garlic, salt and pepper, at ang butter and oil.
Eh kung walang spinach, kunyari sa yung mga taga-Pilipinas, ano nanonood sa atin ngayon, meron bang pwedeng i-replace dyan?
Siyempre, ang spinach, Michael, ay optional. Ganyan din ang shrimp. Sa shrimp, marami tayong pwedeng ipalit kagaya ng karne. Sometimes, pwede rin siguro ang mga fillet ng fish. And #1, of course, ang pwede nating ipalit dito sa spinach ay ang malunggay. Which is, kahit saan, marami. Yeah, right? At sa mga bakuran naman natin sa Pilipinas, meron ding mga kangkong at talbos ng kamote, di ba?
E paano kung vegetarian ka?
Well, kung vegetarian, ang maisa-suggest ko ay tofu.
Tofu.
Which is the best.
Replacement ng...
Yeah, replacement ng shrimp. Which will blend all together sa kanilang mga taste and flavors.
O sige, excited na po akong matikman itong spinach and shrimp soup ni Sweet Amy.
Of course. Excited din ako na iluto ito para sa inyo ngayong gabi.
Okay, so let's go and cook.
Okay, come on, let's cook it.
Anong unahin natin?
Well, uunahin natin syempre ang maggisa ng garlic and onion.
Okay, so let's bring it to...
Kailangan kung tunawin natin ang butter together with the oil. Okay, pag tunaw na siya, well, of course, ang una natin gagawin ay igigisa ang garlic. Okay, and then the onion. Hihintayin po natin hanggang ang onion at ang garlic ay mag-blend together at ma-absorb nila ang flavor ng oil and butter. Haluin lang natin ang spinach hanggat ito'y lumambot. And then, pwede na nating ilagay ang shrimps. And as we put the shrimp, you have to know that you have to high up a little bit the temperature.
Mukhang yummy siya.
Yes, of course. It looks very nutritious, delicious because may seafoods na, may vegetable pa.
Now it's salt and pepper.
Yes. Wala siyang tamang measurement actually, but
Depende sa
dami at depende rin sa panlasa
ng tao.
The milk has to go first.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, well done. Okay. Now that you pour the milk, you have to wait until it boils. The cream has to go last.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And now it's boiling. It's time to pour the cream. Ayan. Hintayin na lang natin na ito'y kumulo uli. Hanggang sa makita natin na malapot na, then it's ready to serve.
Ayan. Excited na ako.
Okay.
Alam mo, sa amoy pa lang talagang busog na ako.
Well,
ganda ng amoy eh.
Tikman mo muna, Michael, para yung mahusgahan. Of course, hindi nagtatapos dyan. Kailangan natin siyang i-garnish ng cilantro or coriander. Okay. So, kung meron tayong mga herb na cilantro or coriander, we can just simply cut a few. That's thyme. That's also another herb, but that doesn't blend with the taste of the shrimp and the spinach. Okay, so we can just chop it with our fingers and do it like that, and voila.
Wow,
We have
sarap.
a nice. Okay, so now ready na po tayo sa ating testing ng ating spinach shrimp.
I can't wait to taste it.
Go, Michael! Cheers!
Grabe. Ang sarap sobra. Galing naman.
Thank you very much. Well, mga kaibigan, ngayon pong gabi, isa lang po yan sa inyong natunghayan na recipe ko. Well, marami pa po akong may babahagi sa inyo. Kung kaya, inyo po kaming tutukan tuwing Biyernes ng gabi.
Hanggang sa muli.
Ito po si Sweet Amy, nag-iiwan sa inyo ng isang magandang gabi.
Don't forget to join our weekly contest. For more details, go to www.mabuhaymontrealtv.ca. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Michael, Sweet Amy's dish look really delicious. Mukhang masarap ah.
Masarap talaga. At simple lang lutuin na I'm sure kayang-kaya mo. Kahit na hindi ka marunong magluto, I'm sure hindi ka nagluluto dahil dahil sa asawa mo at sa mother-in-law mo. Pero yun nga, yun ang gusto ko sa pagluluto ni Sweet Amy. Talagang practical at madali lang sundin. Ikaw, Tenny, marunong ka bang magluto?
Yes, of course. Marunong ako magluto. I usually do our delicacies sa Bicol, which is we are really known for spicy food. Example, yung Bicol Express and laing. Yung laing, nilalagyan namin yan ng coconut milk.
Ah, I see. Pero alam mo, Tenny, okay, I do tease you a lot, but this time, I have to tell you the truth. I've tried your Bicol Express and I must say, it's really, really, really good. Although,
Thank you.
Yeah, kasi ako actually, personally, I like gata, but I'm not used to spicy food. Kasi kaming taga Samar, I'm originally from Samar, we're not really into spicy food. Kasi parang Spanish influence yung mga dishes namin, kagaya ng embutido, empanada, morcon, parang mga ganun.
Okay, so yeah. It's more on karamihan ng klase ng pagkain nyo is may sarsa.
Yeah, yung iba may sarsa, yes.
But I like spicy food. It keeps you warm.
Yes, of course. And
Especially sa weather natin ngayon, di ba?
Oo, ang
Palaging
lamig
red.
ngayon, winter season pa rin tayo. And alam mo nyo ba sa Pilipinas guys, record-breaking ngayon dahil nagkaroon sila ng 8.1 degrees Celsius sa Baguio City, which is the summer capital of the Philippines. And nung,
Lamig nun.
yes, ang lamig talaga. And natatakot sila na baka ibalik na naman yung panahon like last January 19, 1961, nagkaroon sila ng 6.3 degrees Celsius.
Wow.
It's like our spring.
Parang Montreal.
Yes.
Ano,
Yes.
Parang spring.
Oo, sa Manila ngayon na sobrang init na nagkakaroon sila ng 17 degrees.
Actually, nabasa ko nga dun sa status ng Facebook ng isa kong kaibigan at sabi nga nila na nung January para daw December, para daw Pilipino ang weather na late.
Late.
Late. Yes, exactly. Nakapunta ka na ba ng Baguio?
Oo, nakapunta na ako ng Baguio kasi nung anniversary special ng aming show na Good Morning Bicolandia, I went to Baguio. The Baguio is really a nice place. Ang daming mga park na kung gusto nyong puntahan, kagaya ng park, Camp John Hay. And I went to Benguet too, which is like the place where yung strawberry plantation and then yung mga gulay.
Ako naman napunta sa Sagada. It's very close to Baguio. Doon mo makikita yung rice terraces. Alam mo, like I grew up in Canada, pero nung mapunta ako ng Sagada, na-shock talaga ako sa lamig. Like, I'm supposed to be used to the cold weather, right? Pero yun nga, sobrang lamig doon at namanga ako sa mga katutubong nandun, yung mga igorot, na maninipis lang yung mga damit nila at yung iba pa nga is still wearing the bahag. So yun nga, it was really, really a nice experience. And I hope you, Derwin, could go there.
I'd love to go. I'll bring maybe my wife. We can go together.
Oh, you're gonna date there.
Yes.
And speaking of dating, alam nyo ba ngayon, Pebrero, buwan ng mga puso ang love month. Ano ba ang mga pwede nating gawin sa buwan
Dating,
ng...
I guess.
Yes, dating.
Ay nako,
Pumasyal.
ang mga kalalakihan ngayon is going nuts trying to find presents for their girlfriends, I suppose. On the other hand, yung mga kababayan naman, syempre nagprepare.
Oo, yung mga
to make
kababaihan
themselves-
dyan,
Yeah.
nagpe-prepare, pupunta sa salon, and syempre yung mga, pwede natin siguro silang bigyan ng mga beauty tips.
Kaya next week, magkakaroon na tayo ng bagong segment with Crizel Talzate, where we will be inviting a professional in the fashion industry to help our female viewers sa mga beauty tips.
Okay, so there you go. Sabangan po ang aming episode next week. Salamat po sa lahat ng mga televiewers ngayong gabi.
Good night.